Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm very pleased to be joined today by Nicci Bonfanti, who's come along to have a chat with me about her very first Dare to Blossom Power Flower session she had a little while ago. So, hello, Nicci. Thank you for joining me
You're
today.
very welcome. Nice to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. So, it's a bit of a difficult question to answer, I'm sure, really. But what were your expectations when you decided to take up the offer of a Power Flower session with me?
Yeah, well, I probably didn't have very many expectations because we'd had a very brief chat at that stage, and I liked the way you talked about your cards and how the words and the colours had meanings for individual people, and that intrigued me. So, and I'm always looking to learn new things, new models, and I like the idea of the flower and the five petals. So I was just really curious. I don't think I had many expectations other than just to find out more. I didn't expect it to be kind of as illuminating and as helpful as it was.
That's great to hear. Thank you. So, what would you say the biggest thing you've taken away from that session is? And again, that's a big question because I know from what you've told me, you got a huge amount out of it.
I have, yeah, and I've recorded at length every a lot of the lessons I took away, but um, I think your five P words are really powerful, really important, and they kind of go to the heart of everything that we think about. So the way that your session worked for me was by having a clear question at the beginning. It wasn't that clear, but it was a question I had at the beginning. How can I attract more people to my new program, and what is it that they would enjoy from my new program? So having something to focus those questions on, I think, made the results much more meaningful and powerful. And my reactions, I had physical bodily reactions to some of those words. Forgiveness, I just felt like that. And the word patience just stopped me in my track because it's so not me. And I've since learned, and at that moment I learned that that's probably something I do need to pay attention to, do need to give more energy to. So it's the words I had the negative bodily reaction to that I learned from the most.
It's interesting, isn't it? And when I've been working with people using this process for a number of years now with the cards, that is often that thing, and I can see it when I'm with them or when we're on.
Yeah,
You can see
yeah,
that bodily reaction, and that's a really
yeah,
sort of powerful process that enables people to feel what they're feeling.
yeah. Yeah. And I must say that your gentle questioning style made me feel relaxed, which made my mind go all over the place and just pull out all sorts of random things. And I didn't feel uncomfortable or silly just sharing this random things. And through your questioning, we kind of made those random things mean something and come to a conclusion. So that was great too.
Yes, and that's part of the process. I know that's what I do is provide that safe, quiet
Yeah.
place for people to go through that process and feel comfortable doing it. And there are no rights or wrongs with it, as you know from
Mm.
doing it. It's just what it is on that day. But
Yes.
often it does hold, new insights later on. I know you've got your picture on the wall there that you've
Yes.
told me is there.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Got it here.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Thank you. Yes. When I post this video for people, I will put some pictures underneath of the cards and the flower symbols so people can have a look for themselves. So moving on from that, you've decided to join us in the group for the Magic Carpet Ride that's coming
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
online,
Yeah.
which is under the title of Expanding This, really. It's about unfurling your power within.
Mm.
And was there a reason why you decided to say, having known each other for such a short time, really, you decided to dive into that 5-week process?
Oh, there's lots of reasons. One, I love the title, Magic Carpet Ride. How can you resist that? Two, I really enjoyed the process and I'd like more of it. And three, it's such a, can I say cheap, a reasonable price. It's a no-brainer, really. I think it's worth an awful lot more than that, and I'm sure the next time you run it, it will be a lot more expensive. So so I would like to do it now while it's at a good price.
Fantastic. Thank you for that. It's hard to price these things, as people often find when you're selling your own work, you're selling what you do, and it takes somebody like yourself outside of the situation sometimes to help people see that, which I know is what you're so good at in your business. So that's probably all we can talk about for today, isn't it?
Okay.
So we'll just say goodbye for now, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you.